Diana Taurasi, top 10 performances of a FIBA legend. She has claimed a historic 6 Olympic gold medals, plus 3 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup titles and a bronze. We reflect on the staggering international career of Taurasi by recalling her best displays in a USA jersey. Colorado Springs, USA. The most decorated player in Olympic basketball history, Diana Taurasi has hung up her international game shoes after 2 decades of balling on the FIBA stage with USA. Her 20 years at the elite level have included 6 editions of the Games, as well as 4 FIBA Basketball World Cup tournaments. We hit the rewind button and pay tribute by covering her most pivotal contributions. It didn't take Taurasi long to announce her arrival on the global level after she showed out against China on her major tournament debut. Making her Olympic debut at Athens 2004, she racked up an eye-catching 19 points against China. It was arguably the first time she put the world on notice of what would follow in the years to come. The way Taurasi handed out 8 assists in the Olympic final at Tokyo 2020 to go with her all-action 7 points and 6 boards said everything about the veterans class, having captained the team and started every game. It helped USA beat hosts Japan and provided a fabulous 5th gold medal for Taurasi in what everyone thought would be her swan song. But it wasn't her last FIBA dance at all. That would come 3 years later at Paris 2024. For all the noise and star dust that blows around Taurasi, she had often made an emphatic point of demonstrating just how much Team USA comes first. No more so than in the final of the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2014 in Turkey. Not having her best shooting night with 6 points, the guard passed the rock 8 times against Spain, and that meant another gold, as well as finishing with a team-best 27 assists in the competition for the champions. It was Olympic gold number 4 for Taurasi at Rio 2016, and it was not exactly a surprise that she was at the heart of that success. Not least, because she was hugely influential in the title game against rookie finalists, Spain. Finishing with 17 points, it came from a brilliant 5 of 7 performance from behind the 3-point line. Buoyed by the arrival of her mentor Gino Orima as USA's head coach, the London Olympics had Taurasi operating in a high gear and happy to be the centerpiece of the team. She was unstoppable against China in the group phase and recorded a near-flawless display in netting 22 points, missing just 1 shot in the entire game. She also grabbed 4 steals for good measure. On Taurasi's first-ever international competition in a USA vest at the 2001 World Championship for Junior Women, she was left gutted when her team were beaten in the semifinals by host nation Czechia. Played out in front of 4,500 fans, it was an incredible game and one that always stuck in the mind of the guard. Fast forward almost a decade later and against some of the same players, USA were on Czech soil again. In front of another noisy home crowd at the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2010. Taurasi was not going to be denied this time. She produced a super smart 16 points, 2 assists and 2 steals in the final for the first of 3 world titles. Her highest ever total during her 6 Olympic trips came at Rio 2016, when she was part of a team that Taurasi has described as the best USA team ever. She racked up 25 points in a group game against Serbia, firing 6 scores from downtown and also handing out 6 assists. This was part of the reason why she led USA at the tournament in scoring with 15.6 points per game and also in 3-pointers, converting a staggering 57.9%. It will be of zero comfort to Taurasi that you could argue her best ever display in terms of numbers came straight after the only major loss of her USA career. Shocked by Russia in the semifinals of the FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2006, Taurasi was on a mission in the 3rd-place game against Brazil. She torched the hosts with a mind-blowing 28 points in just 16 minutes, making 6